Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today's news takes us straight to KwaZulu-Natal, where a major police operation at the Mooi River Tollgate has caught national attention. 10 illegal foreigners who were driving trucks without proper documents have been apprehended. It's one of those incidents that highlights the growing challenges on our roads, where law enforcement is trying to balance safety, compliance, and the ongoing problem of undocumented foreign nationals taking up driving jobs. Watch until the end so you can hear where this news comes from and verify it for yourself. Now, let's get into the details. The Mooi River Tollgate has long been a hotspot for police roadblocks and inspections. This week, officers stationed there pulled over a fleet of trucks, and after thorough checks, they discovered that 10 of the drivers were in the country illegally. Not only that, but they were behind the wheel of large trucks carrying goods, despite not having valid work permits or the proper licenses recognized under South African law. For the authorities, this was not just a matter of expired papers or small administrative mistakes. It was a serious violation that could have put other road users at risk. Driving heavy-duty trucks requires strict compliance, because accidents involving such vehicles can cause massive damage, injuries, or even fatalities. Officials at the scene immediately took the drivers into custody and began investigations to find out which companies had hired them and whether there were deeper networks enabling this. The issue of foreign nationals working in South Africa without papers has been sparking debates for years, but when it comes to truck driving, the matter becomes even more sensitive. Unions have been voicing their concerns, saying South African drivers are being overlooked while companies choose to hire foreigners, often for lower wages. In this case, the discovery of 10 illegal truck drivers all at once at Mooi River has only added fuel to the fire. The Department of Home Affairs is now said to be working closely with police to process the cases, confirm identities, and prepare deportation proceedings where necessary. But it doesn't end there. There is also a strong possibility that the trucking companies involved may face penalties. Authorities have promised to investigate whether the employers knowingly hired these drivers without proper documents, or if loopholes in recruitment processes allowed this situation to develop unchecked. For everyday South Africans, the news comes as a reminder of just how complex the immigration and labor landscape has become. On one hand, foreign nationals are trying to make a living, often leaving their countries due to hardship. On the other, local citizens are raising concerns about unfair competition for jobs, security risks, and exploitation of cheap labor. The Mooi River incident has, once again, highlighted how these tensions play out on the ground. And let's be honest, Mooi River is famous for two things: toll fees that make your wallet cry, and now these police busts. Maybe the drivers thought they could just sneak past, but unfortunately for them, SAPS doesn't hand out free passes at the toll gate. What's important now is what comes next. If proper charges are laid against the employers, it could send a strong message that hiring undocumented workers in such critical sectors won't be tolerated. South Africans will be watching closely to see if these promises of accountability are followed through. Before we wrap up, here's a quick reminder: if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do. Hit that button so you never miss updates like these, where we bring you real news in a way that makes sense. To lighten the mood a little, I'll leave you with this. At least now we know, the Mooi River Tollgate is not just a place where your bank balance gets drained, it's also where crime gets stopped in its tracks. Talk about multitasking. All images used in this video are for illustration purposes only. Sources of this news include SAPS official reports, Times Live, IOL News.